Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I almost didn't turn the camera on today. Not because of anything dramatic happened or anything like that, but because January has this way of making even small things feel heavy. And lately, everything has been feeling a little heavier. January is supposed to feel fresh, clean, motivating. But for some of us, or even maybe a lot of us, it feels gray. Quiet in an uncomfortable way. Like the world expects energy we don't quite have yet. And if you're like me, a woman in the middle, I think January hits you in a very specific place. We were raised in the 70s and 80s to believe that you powered through, that discipline was the answer, that effort fixed almost everything, that if something felt hard, you just weren't trying hard enough. We learned how to push down discomfort, to keep going, and not make a big deal out of it. So when we struggle now, it doesn't feel neutral. It feels like failure. So January shows up like a mirror, asking us to evaluate ourselves. Are you eating right? Are you moving your body enough? Are you staying on top of life? Are you better yet? And by mid-January, a lot of us are already tired of being reevaluated or being evaluated. I catch myself scrolling and thinking, everyone else looks like they've got it, all of this. They've got it all figured out. Morning routines, perfect meals, consistent workouts, motivation on tap. And then I look at my own life, the real one. And that hits me hard because I may not be working in the field anymore, but I'm still a personal trainer and a nutritionist. And I ask myself, why does this feel so dang hard? But here's the thing we don't say enough. January comes right after December. And December asks a lot of us. Emotionally, physically, relationally. There are memories, expectations, grief, joy, stress, sometimes all of that all at once. And we move through it because we always do. So when January expects clarity and motivation immediately, it feels unrealistic. Dare I say unkind, especially around food. January has very loud opinions about food. It wants us to clean things up, reset, get back on track. But food doesn't need moralizing, and your body doesn't need punishment. Sometimes your body just wants regular meals, warm food, less pressure. And at this stage of life, we've lived long enough to know that. And we've lived long enough to know that extremes don't serve us. In exercise, January loves to make movement feel like a test. If you're not going hard, you're not doing enough. If you miss a workout, you've failed. But movement doesn't have to look impressive to be supportive. Sometimes it's a walk. Sometimes it's just gentle stretching. Sometimes it's rest, because rest is still care, even if we weren't raised to believe that. And then there's life itself. January just strips away distractions. The holidays are over. The noise quiets down. And what's left is real life waiting for us. Work, responsibilities, adult kids or almost out of the house kids, aging parents, that awareness, that time feels different now. Yeah, January is when the big questions creep in. Is this it? Is this how it's supposed to feel? What do I want now? And women carry these questions quietly. We were raised to be strong, to handle things, to not make fuss. So when January feels heavy, we assume it's our fault. But I don't think that it is. I know that it's not. I think that January is asking us to slow down, to stop trying to fix ourselves, to stop treating our lives like problems to solve. What if January isn't the month for reinvention? What if January is the month for gentleness? Gentleness with your body, gentleness with your expectations, gentleness with your energy. What if the goal this month isn't progress, but presence? Not getting ahead, not catching up, just being here. Noticing what feels nourishing, noticing what drains you, noticing where you're pushing when you don't need to. If you're struggling this January with food, exercise, motivation, or just the weight of life, you, my friend, are not alone. You're not failing. You're not behind. You are human. And maybe January isn't asking you to change your life. Maybe it's just asking you to take care of it. And if this resonates, I would love to hear from you in the comments, or share it with a friend who might need to hear this reminder too. And don't forget to give this video a like and click that subscribe button. And remember, we don't have to figure this season out alone. We can do it together. And I will see you next time.